Hello students, welcome back. Today we'll discuss about classification of insects. Insects are basically belong to phylum Arthropoda, and it is characterized by three pairs of legs. This insect, it has one, two, three pairs of legs, and it belongs to category invertebrates. Invertebrates. We'll go more into detail of the classification of insects. First we will see the characteristics of phylum Arthropoda. The first of the characteristics we can see the body is segmented. It has appendages and appendages are modified into feet. Like you can see in the picture, the body is segmented. The appendages are modified into mandibles which help them to feed. These are the first three characteristics phylum. The next typical characteristic are like the exoskeleton is made of chitin. This is a hard structure which protects the insects from an external environment. It is made up of nitrogenous polysaccharide. Here you see the formula of the same. The fifth characteristic are the compound eyes, the presence of compound eyes. Like in this case of fly, you can see there is a presence of compound eyes there. The typical characteristics. The next characteristic which is very prominent are the presence of hemosyl instead of colon, like in mammals and in other vertebrates we have column. Here you have hemosyl portion in the stomach area. Then the other characteristics are no cilia is present. The surface of the body doesn't have any cilia. This is the important characteristic of this particular phylum. The other characteristics are like presence of ventral nerve cord and the dorsal brain. Now here you can see it's a ventral nervous system and they have ganglions in between and the dorsal brain. The last characteristic which we see in this particular phylum are the symmetricity of the body. Here you can see the body is very symmetric. In other case you see in the coral where it's radially symmetric. In sponge it's not symmetric. And here in the case of insect is the body is symmetric on both sides. This is an important characteristic of this particular phylum. Now classifying this particular phylum is a phylum Arthropoda. Now we can divide the phylum Arthropoda into four subclasses. The first subclass is Crustacea. Crustacea is the first subclass. Then the next subclass is you can say uh, Arachnida. The second subclass. The third subclass is Myriapoda. Myriapoda, and the fourth subclass is Hexapoda. Hexapoda. So we have Crustacea, Arachnida, Myriapoda, and Hexapoda. Hexapoda is also called as Insecta. So CAMH. So these are four classes under the phylum Arthropoda. Now we'll see the what are the examples under the different classes. In case of Crustacea, we have examples like lobster, crab. These have a typical crust on the surface of the body. That's why they are defined as crustaceans. Mostly we have seen that insects find in marine environment. They have this type of crust. They protect their body from the help of crust. That's called crustacea. The other class is Arachnida. Arachnida is a class where we have insects like scorpions, spiders, ticks. These are the examples of Arachnida class. Uh, the other class is Myriapoda. We have in this category we have like in the sea of example we see the centipede and the millipede. These are example of centipede and millipede are example of the class Myriapoda. And the last class which we basically dealing with insects. So the last class is Insecta. We have seen the characteristics of hexapod. So this is last category. Here we have a lot of insects. We have in this category we have all the insects like ant. We have cockroaches. We have termites, etc. comes under this particular category of hexapod. So we have categorized, we have seen the characteristics of the phylum Arthropoda and the various uh, classes under which these insects come and the examples of the various classes. So just briefing up, under classification of invertebrates, we have Arthropoda, then we have Crustacea, and the four classes are divided into Arthropoda. Phylum is divided into four classes: Crustacea, Arachnida, Myriapoda, and Hexapoda, CAMH. In the further session, we'll deal more into the Hexapoda classification and we go more into detail of that, the orders under the classes of insecta class and on various examples related to that particular classification. Thank you.